Hezron SABAT of Kenya in the armed forces. He's a soldier. Started boxing when he was in his early teens back in 2006 from Nairobi. Boxed in the World Youth Championships all the way back in 2010 in Baku. And this is Serhii Horskov of Ukraine, reigning Ukrainian national champ. Won the Golden Gloves tournament in Sombor here in Serbia last year. And had some joy in Belgrade too, here in Belgrade, the Belgrade Winter Tournament in 2019. So he's enjoyed success on Serbian turf. From Kharkiv in Ukraine. So that's SABAT. SABAT in the red, I beg your pardon, Horskov of Ukraine. So into the start of the first round. I've got my fighters mixed up there, I beg your pardon. In the red is Hezron SABAT of Kenya. In the blue is Odai ALHINDAWI of Jordan. Serhii Horskov of Ukraine we will see in our next fight. Not in this one. So just to reiterate, Hezron SABAT of Kenya in the red, Odai ALHINDAWI of Jordan in the blue. ALHINDAWI boxing out of the southpaw stance, SABAT orthodox. Left hand there from ALHINDAWI. Up top, just pierced the guard. Fencing with that lead hand there, ALHINDAWI, and then goes to the body with the left. It's the left hand that he looks for. He's gone for it to the head a couple of times, and now down to the body. SABAT with a long right hand there. I think that just about made it to the target. Trying to work the body there, ALHINDAWI. He's been a bit busier than SABAT in this opening round so far. Sneaky lead left hand got through there from SABAT. Left to the body from ALHINDAWI into the final minute of round one. Referee just having a word there with ALHINDAWI about holding and hitting. SABAT looking for a wide right hand there, just came off the punch a bit, missed by quite a distance. There's that left hand from ALHINDAWI. Again gets through. He's not landed it heavy at any point, but it has scored a few times. There goes the bell at the end of round one. I think it's that left that will have won in that opening round. The Jordanian, that's Hezron SABAT. He gets it there with all 5 judges. ALHINDAWI, our judges from Korea, Morocco, Zimbabwe, Turkey and Guatemala. There's some examples of that work with the left hand there from ALHINDAWI. So he's got that first round. So into the second. SABAT quite light on his feet, just kind of pokes out that right hand, throws the right hand to the body, and then ends up on his backside. The referee says no knockdown. Fighter wipes his gloves off on the shorts. Now ALHINDAWI again, just getting into distance, throwing that left hand. SABAT's never really managed to get his feet close enough. Leads off with the left hand there, though, effectively. The referee, though, saying that he's hitting with the inside of the glove. Left hand again gets through there from ALHINDAWI. SABAT at times just taking too long to get his punches away. ALHINDAWI isn't working at any kind of a ferocious pace here, but he lets his hands go more. There's a decent jab there. Right hand comes back from SABAT. ALHINDAWI in a leisurely fashion almost at times is walking him down. Good left hand there from SABAT. You can see the head just snap back of ALHINDAWI, but he's rarely set when he punches SABAT. ALHINDAWI's just got a more settled look about him. Simple kind of style. Not that high energy either, so he's not going to have any problem with the 9 minutes here. Big cuffing left hand again there from SABAT. Lands high on the head of ALHINDAWI into the final minutes of round two. Putting his punches together nicely there. ALHINDAWI, a left hand gets through, sends the gum shield careering out of the mouth there of SABAT. Gum shield's gone back in. The referee just needs to sanitise those hands with the help of the ringside doctor. 53 seconds remaining in round two. ALHINDAWI has been in control of this second round like he was in the first. He's done better in this round, SABAT. He has got through on a number of occasions, but loses his feet there, ends up on the floor for the second time in a round. And that just kind of demonstrates the fact that the balance isn't really there for him. He's quite up on his toes most of the time. Right hand comes through there from SABAT. Jab from ALHINDAWI. Looks to move in behind it. Wasn't quite space for the left.
And now, the boxer fighting out of the blue corner, representing the Republic of Moldova, Dmitry Kastuk.
Bell goes at the end of the round. Sometimes there's slight confusion as to which bell is for which ring, but not very often, to be honest. We've got these rings adjacent to each other, ring A and ring B. Ron McIntosh, my colleague, over in ring A, and ALHINDAWI has taken that round as well. 10-8 with one of the judges, the Turkish judge, so he's well clear now heading into the third and final round. 2-point margin with 4 judges, a 3-point margin with the other one. And as I say, he's got a simple kind of style. Shuffles in, gets into range, looks for that jab, followed by the left hand. Doesn't put an enormous amount of weight on those punches. As he opened out there, SABAT managed to catch him. Someone with some quick hands will fancy their chances against SABAT because he doesn't have great hand speed himself. So third and final round. Hezron SABAT of Kenya, he's in the red. Odai ALHINDAWI of Jordan, he's in the blue. And he looks like he's going to make it through comfortably. to the round of 16, to the final 16, where he'll be up against Henrik Ruiz Cordoba of Cuba, and that will be a tough job. A little bit untidy. The referee gave them some time there, then called for them to break. He's thrown a lot of big wide shots, Sabat, in this fight, whereas ALHINDAWI keeps things a lot simpler. Shorter, straighter shots most of the time, but the hooks he throws as well, shorter punches delivered from a lot closer in. There's that left hand straight down the middle into the body, scoring punch. Just knocks Sabat back into the ropes. Right to the body there from Sabat. Into the final minute. Looking for the 1-2 there, Sabat, taking on the gloves. And then the follow-up combination just slipped there quite easily by ALHINDAWI. Heading into the final few seconds. And as we know, ALHINDAWI is going to go through here. Nice jab from him. Towards the conclusion of this one, Sabat springs in. Again, the balance isn't really there. Collides with ALHINDAWI, ends up on the canvas. There's been plenty of effort here from Hezron Sabat, but he's a kind of a herky-jerky sort of fighter, as a colleague of mine in England would describe his style. Arms, legs, on the move, in business for themselves most of the time, and very rarely punching off any kind of a solid base, but he put plenty into that. Unfortunately for him, he's not going to progress to the next round. That will be Odai ALHINDAWI, and he will be tackling Henrik Ruiz Cordoba in the final 16.
Rigby brings an end to bout 114 with your judges ruling in favor of your winner by points, declared by unanimous decision. To the blue corner, from Jordan, it's Odai ALHINDAWI.
So through he goes by unanimous decision, 3 rounds to 0 with all 5 of the judges. 2 scores of 10-8 there from the Turkish judge. Kisses the canvas. And that was the left hand that dislodged the gum shield there of Hezron Sabat. And next up, we've got Ukraine up against Kyrgyzstan, and we will see Serhii Horskov, who I announced to the ring rather prematurely a few minutes ago. And this is an entertaining looking matchup, Ukraine against Kyrgyzstan. As I said, Horskov has had success on Serbian turf, reigning Ukrainian national champion. Erkin Adil